Yo,
Yo, what's up, my guy?
how's it going?
Oh
Been a
my,
while.
dude, it's oh my, been a while, dude. I was a different human probably the last time we,
Yeah, same,
literally a different human. I think I was definitely not the
same.
game doctor. I didn't know anything about design at the time. I was just a gamer.
I think we've both done some growing up.
Yeah, dude, this is so awesome. It's kind of like nostalgic for me, actually. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
dude. First of all, how have you been, man? Catch us up, or introduce us, introduce yourself as well.
Yeah. So I'm Fermenter Games. I'm Andrew or AC. Um SD uh found out about me way back when I released a game called Spin Gun, and SD killed the leaderboards big time back then. Um Uh, and yeah, I've been working on this game, Baseless, for a long while. Speaking of like being a solo dev, taking the crown, I did make this game mostly myself,
Yeah.
but yeah, I had some help along the way. It's been 10 years, so like a bunch of people supporting me. Um, I have a publisher for this one. That's been
Hell yeah.
that's been a big change. Um, but yeah, it. I think you've seen SD play this a little bit, and I'm so happy that it's finally out. It's been a
Bro,
decade.
I was gonna
It's
ask
been a
you because
decade.
I remember you sending me a demo actually like 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was still kind of searching for
Like what it's gonna
the
be.
game loop.
Hmm?
Yeah. Took me a long time to land on what it is. Um, but yeah, super happy with the reception so far. People like it. It's a weird one. It's not like people are calling it a twin stick shooter, but it's
Oh
just one
man.
stick. It's a platformer, but it's not, or it is. It's a weird one to pitch because I'm trying to like make something that hasn't been made before.
Oh, I love that. We're gonna talk all about that too. Wait, can I interrupt you real quick? Who's the
Yeah,
person
yeah,
that I
yeah.
need to do the missions for? To
Oh
to
yeah, yeah. So the left side,
got it?
Tote, the guy who gave you the tutorial.
This guy. You're probably delayed. Sorry.
Yeah, delayed, but yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
think
okay.
you need to get a 3-star rank uh, to unlock that door.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So I'm on it. Okay, I'm on that mission. I'm on that mission. Okay, go on,
Yeah.
go on. I'm sorry.
No, all good. You want to get to the endless
That's what
arena.
I'm all
I
about.
know you.
Yup,
I know
yup,
you.
yup, yup. Bro, the whole time I've been playing and stuff, I'm like, yeah, this is all really cute and stuff, but if they didn't like go the extra mile and like add an arena mode, I'm gonna be heartbroken. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I say that about most games actually that have really cool combat design and really cool space. It's like, yeah, your campaign's awesome, but like take the extra mile, right? And like let us just vibe out and enjoy that space that you made. You know?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So like for years and years, this game was just gonna be like a classic roguelike with a kind of an endless structure, but I decided to go towards more of a curated stage-based approach and kind of take notes from like Mario, Rayman, that sort of stuff.
Mm,
Explore a couple concepts, let you ease into this like very weird way of playing a game.
mm.
I found that with playtesting, like learning the game was already like 10 mechanics that you couldn't add much to. So this first zone is uh, pretty chill compared to what you'll get into later in the game.
Yeah.
I see you're already using the like bubble boost thing. You're top tier, huh?
I love these kind of mechanic heavy games. I actually that's
Yeah.
why I always give you a lot of, credit and flowers. Like you managed to take like very minimal like buttons, resources and stuff like that, but do a lot with them. And that's what I always love about your work, and I always give you flowers because you're one of the best at it actually. You'll manage
Thank
to take
you.
like very few buttons, very few things, and make a lot of expression and a lot of like things that you can do with those things, right? And I love that's a lost art, right? It's a lost art. Um, So yeah, no, I love that, dude.
Yeah, I take a lot of inspiration from like the best to do it. So like Downwell,
Mm.
three buttons, but like so much expression with Downwell.
Yep.
Lots of games doing that sort of thing, multi-use or like contextual button presses. Love that stuff.
Yeah, me too. Here we go. Dude, I have so many questions for you. All right, hold on.
Yeah, I found that this game is kind of in a hard spot to stream with because it uses your brain.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, especially if people are not used to these like mechanically, like, you know, this is definitely not a game for everyone. It's like one of those. And that's what I was gonna ask you. It's like one of the questions I can't wait to talk to you about. Like, you know, with your catalog and your repertoire and the kind of games that you want to make. Which is even how I know you. Do you go into these games knowing, like, you know, obviously these games are never gonna be like these mass sold, you know, what people make them out to be, of like, you should be chasing the most, you should be the most popular game, and all. We were actually just talking about that on stream, actually. Do you go into these in the space knowing that, or is that something like you desire, or do you go in knowing like, hey, these aren't going to be like mass sold, big commercial success. It's, you know, they're going to be more niche projects. And how do you approach that? And where is your goals, right? Like when you start to create them and stuff, or is it like, no, you know, your full plan is to, you know, I guess this could be more of a vulnerable question too. So feel free not to answer as well. But no, yeah, can you touch on that?
Yeah, it's a good question. You're very right.
Yep.
The games that I make are kind of narrow in their who they're for. This game I tried to, and like with one of my other games, Neighborhood, it was way more of a accessible party game. Every game's different, but yeah, this game I didn't want to take any shortcuts to like get rid of the cool stuff in the game. So like I always wanted, I didn't want the main character to be able to walk around. I wanted to really push this shooting his movement, and that's what it's gonna be. So yeah, when I make games, I try and find like these limitations to stick to, because I find that like working within limitations brings out a lot of interesting solutions to the limitations.
Bro, I love that. I actually a lot of my design philosophy in coaching, when I approach people, I think all the greats can just take something small, or take a small idea and make it great, right? Like add a lot to it. And if you can add a lot to something a little, I feel like then you're like you're mastering the art of design. But a lot of people like substitute that because they can't do that, so they make up for it in numbers. They make up for like adding a lot to make it a lot, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you're very good at that, taking these small spaces. So yeah, I could see that in your art, because you said that is something that's important to you. Oh my god, like we can tell with your space, right? Like with your work.
Well, thanks so much. Yeah, it's sweet to see someone playing it who gets it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, especially somebody who studies this kind of stuff. I mean, I see both sides of it, right? Because, you know, I study the market for a living. Obviously, these will never be like, well, I shouldn't say never, because you never know. But like right now, we're not in a space where like people, like these games require a lot to learn, right? They're heavy. There's a lot of mechanics, a lot of buttons. They're very nuanced. And with that, sometimes they're harder to sell. And it's really interesting, because you might say like, oh, it's very nuanced and heavy, so it doesn't have commercial success. Well, you know, we just haven't learned. The general market hasn't learned to want to consume those things yet, because we do we do buy those kind of games. We do like games that are very nuanced and heavy. Like people love like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, and those games are like super hard and you have to like earn your stripes, right? So they do actually sell. It's just these kind yet are not there yet. Yeah, they're familiar. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's not never, because one day a game might come along and teach people, hey, you actually do want to learn these kind of games because, you know, blah, blah, like they get more like mainstream appeal. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh wait, these kind of games are cool because they're super rewarding. Because you learn them and you start bad, but then you get all this expression. And so one day they might come into the light. Now's not that time, right? And I would advise any of my clients like, hey, just so you know, it's not going to be like super like marketable. Because that's just like how it is. But there's like a lot of magic there, right? That's why I love these kind of games.
Yeah, same. I part of marketing this game, it has been
hard,
tough because because it's a very weird game, and all my games are like, they lean heavy into the like very challenging, but like once you get it, it feels
satisfying as hell.
Like Spin Gun especially is like,
oh my god,
the fastest loop of that. It's like so clumsy at first, but minutes into it you'll be mastering or starting to master. There's a high skill ceiling, as you found out.
Yep.
But yeah, it's hard to market these kinds of games. I wanted to say stuff like in the marketing, like I was tired of playing the action platformer that you see dozens and dozens of times.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to like throw shade. So
it's my job.
Yeah. So I guess you gotta say it and let me record you.
Exactly.
It's looking like a good run on this first zone.
I don't know what it's gonna take to get 3-star, but I'm trying here.
You're going pretty fast. Fast and no deaths is like
the thing.
The biggest factor of your rank at the end.
Yeah, I'm not good yet. I only played a few times. So I'm just trying to throw everything out I can.
You're taking this guy out fast.
Ugh.
Looking good. Nice. Yeah, this first zone, I think you're finding out. Really trying to teach you to use the bubble.
Yeah.
Like this guy you cannot win without using your bubble.
Oh, wrong button. Oh my god, I can't die.
No dying, no dying.
I don't know if we got it.
Yeah, you didn't die.
Let's see.
I think it's gonna be.
But yeah, I say to this day, like Spin Gun is one of my all-time favorite high score chasers. I thought it was like it's just so unique. It's so freaking cool. You know, it starts like, you know, a simple, you know, like even like games still come out to this day, but like have some more market appeal, like Baby Steps, right? Like you heard of Baby Steps,
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like one of those simple, supposed to be goofy controller, you know, kind of style games. And that's what Spin Gun was. And, you know, it wasn't goofy. It's like, it was like so well thought out, and it didn't sacrifice mechanics to do it. Right. And that's so impressive. It's so freaking cool.
Yeah. I really respect when games stick to their guns like that. Like all the Fadian games are very, very cool that way.
Oh. Do you think the bigger motivation was making the game you always wanted to play, but nobody delivers for the guest? Oh, there you go. You have a question in chat.
Oh, yeah. Let me read. But nobody delivers. Yeah, when I talk about Baseless, this is definitely like, this is my dream game. I've been making it for a long time. And yeah, all the games I make are games that I'm making for me. Like the goal isn't to necessarily sell a million copies. It's to make a game that I'm proud of and like I want to play. And yeah, some people are making some really cool stuff. I've been kind of taking a break from playing games because I want to. I wanted to just like stay in my design space and not get too influenced. But lately I've been catching up, playing games like Pepper Grinder. That was a very fun one. A very fun one to finally play. Been putting it off because I thought it looked kind of like mechanically similar to Baseless, and it was such a treat. It's delicious.
Delicious, I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man, I gotta get rid of this anchor. Get me out of here.
Oh yeah, the grapple hook in the endless arena. I haven't tried that much.
Yeah, it's getting me ripped apart. Are there any special details that you hope players notice?
I feel like I'm seeing a bug.
Oh.
Like when you're coming back to the hub, it's giving you this little dialogue from Calf. I'm not sure why that is. I'm wondering, since you played so early, if your save file is a little...
It could be messed up. Yeah, corrupted.
A little messed up. Yeah.
It's possible.
We'll see. Okay, another question. Any special details? I know this person asking this question. I invited a few friends.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of little details. Like in this endless arena, you'll see some references to Spin Gun.
Oh, let's go. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun to kind of make a few little Easter egg design decisions. Having Spin Gun kind of make a second appearance, and like the Spin Gun is Calf's main weapon.
Right.
It's fun to kind of tie the universes together.
Spin Gun wasn't your most like commercially successful or financially successful product though, right? Was that David or?
David definitely was, yeah. It came out at the right time.
Right.
So many less games.
That's when like indies were like super indie too. Like these creative ideas were like rewarded. Where right now it's like very much like they convince themselves that they have to play it safe and make what somebody else took risk on or something. I don't know, like.
Right. Yeah.
Which is not true, but you know, I talk on it all the time, but that's another conversation. But
yeah, I don't know what kind of advice to give to indies. Like I don't know.
That's my job. That's my job.
Yeah. I think I'm really good at this, at making games.
Yeah.
I don't know about the marketing part. And I don't want to. I just want to like make my art.
Yeah, I love that. I was gonna ask, like, have you been like happy or fulfilled with the releases, or like what is usually your goals going into these? Like, and that's why I asked and started with like, you know, knowing, okay, I'm not like trying to make the most popular game ever. I'm trying to make something like really, really cool that like some people love. Like, so with that, have you been like fulfilled and like happy, or, you know, what has been the experience for you?
Yeah. So like personally, I feel very good about the game.
Yeah.
I think it is. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
So that was one of the goals. I wanted it to feel like complete too. It took me a long time to like figure out what that even meant. And like the scope of this game is way bigger than anything I ever did or anything I should have done. Like it's too big for a solo dev. Oh, this is fun to watch. I haven't seen anybody play.
Unless, dude, I don't think a lot of people know it's here. And it was like something that I first looked for, and that's why I actually stopped. I'm like, okay, it's not in the game, you know?
Maybe I need to like add a big sign.
So yeah, this is
Like,
this is one of my newer distinctions from the last year, and I have had this conversation multiple times. So back in the day, I guess if you don't mind me, like, you know, game doctoring a little bit. So yeah, so back in the day there was people would give you more, you had more time. right? Like they will give you more time. They'll download a product and give it a lot more space and a lot more time. Now you have to fight for time, right? So with that, back in the day also, like you could have these weird nuances and secrets that people will eventually figure out, and you can assume that they'll eventually figure it out because people were going to give a lot more time, and then they would talk about it, right? Where nowadays we copy that old school philosophy and old school design where, you know, I always say the biggest blind spot of the industry is oftentimes information. And so what players don't know now doesn't exist, right? If they don't know something, it might as well not exist. And that comes to a lot of games, like a lot of it, all this like information that players really do love, like the advanced information in games or the little nuances to like a character or an enemy's identity, blah, blah, blah. We love finding that stuff out, but a lot of times we like hide it. We need to go to a wiki to find it. Because yeah, we don't give information often very well, and so a lot of that time, like the players won't give enough time to video games anymore because you have to really respect the time that they are giving you, and kind of like make that time count, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear that. I really love those older games that keep things fairly hidden, like I don't know, like Hyper Light Drifter or something.
Yeah, there's
like a bunch of weird nuanced stuff that's fun to discover.
Yeah.
It's a tough balance because like you want those moments of discovery.
Yeah.
Those like surprising things, but you also want to kind of carrot and the stick lead the players to the fun things.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah, this is where like powerfully like guiding and teasing comes in, and I had a whole special on curiosities recently. So the game doctor distinction called curiosities is like what leads to people to know that there's something, but still have the same surprises of figuring it out. Because again, if they don't figure it out and you don't tease and you don't give a curiosity and you're just hoping they find it, it might as well not exist. Because it's either they find it or they won't, right? And if they don't find it, it doesn't exist. But if you can tease it properly with with like a curiosity, so it's like you're not spoiling it, but you're still letting them know there's something. That's how you do that. That's how you like have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah. Yeah, so like in this situation specifically, having the like locked door in the world,
so true,
maybe
so true.
not enough. Like you have a locked door, and that's kind of interesting.
It is true. Yep.
What's behind there?
Yep.
But I don't know.
I think it's because you also have like other doors and stuff like that in the game, if I'm not mistaken, and they're like you meet the other cast and stuff, and they like send you on quests and story bits. But it might be hard to tell that like that door is special because it leads to like like it wasn't given special attention. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And like the mode is something very different, right? But it all comes down to how we frame it. That's another game doctor distinction. Like everything is framing. So if it's like framed as something like very special, or like a different type of thing behind this door, and it gave more framing, it would bring more kind of like moths to a flame. Like it brings more identity to it. So it's more curiosity. But if we treat it like everything else, then it feels like everything else, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And again, there's no right or like wrong way, but these are just like distinctions to think about, right?
Yeah. I've been taking notes as folks play and leave reviews, and this is one that you might see a change in a future update, because that's a pretty simple fix. Just
of course,
like make the door sparkle.
Yeah.
Or add a little signposting like something cool is back here.
Yeah.
I've got to add. So
I mean, this is even. Oh, an ad.
No.
No.
How much you're winning?
Let me get you. Wait. Type something in chat.
Okay.
Way to get you before the
something.
Misfits do. Come on, sec.
Subscription badge. Thank you.
Did it go through? Okay, all right. Yeah, just refresh.
Yeah, got it.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Of course. Oh, let's go. But yeah, it really shows you like how some things like, so if they do it more plain Jane and not as well designed, but like why it works too. Like, you know, those games you boot up and like you can start, but then there's this like locked hard mode or locked different mode. And you can see like why those work is because like then the player knows, hey, there is this thing here that I need to unlock. There's this you know, new mode that I could potentially unlock. Okay, I can't wait to figure out what that is, but now they know it's there, right? And you can see like why that works. So then when you do it more like, you know, let's say better design, and now you want to put it in the game and you kind of like want to hide it. Well, that's okay too. That's great, but it comes with more responsibility then, right? Where like those games that do those things, like just put it there plain Jane and kind of just show that it's locked. Again, they're not doing it fancy, but then so they have less responsibility too, because now it's very like it's inherently working, right? If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's a tricky balance. But
yeah.
But I see the distinction. I see a question I
Hit
missed
it
from Hulo. Hulo? Do you ever experience a moment where the climb felt overwhelming? Can you tell us about it? I'm guessing the climb of developing over a decade. And yeah, for sure, it's hard to make a game, and like any size game, and this one this one's way too big. I took a very long time. I made Spin Gun in between starting this game and releasing it. It's been years and years.
Holy crap.
The pandemic happened, I moved, like a ton of stuff happened. So it's just been hard to kind of hold on to a vision of what this game is, but I mean, I can go back to the early prototypes of like 2015, and it kind of feels the same. Like,
it does, yeah.
Not much has changed, but it took me just such a long time to find exactly the right I mean, I'm kind of a perfectionist, especially with something so polished and something like something I care about. So yeah, it was just a struggle to like hold on to a creative like path, a truth, and then also just like the self-motivation. It's hard to make things. It's hard to just exist. But like I find a lot of goodness in making things and sharing them with people and sharing positive ideas.
Dude, I love how you put that there. It's hard just to exist.
Yeah.
No, it's so true. Like, we look at a lot of games here on this channel. I digest a lot. I get to coach a lot of people, but I always try to remind the consumer, like, the fact that like, even if a game like we really get into it, we're like, okay, this game is unfortunately like not gonna go many places. But then I always tell people, like, at the same time, it's awesome that like they're even up to something and putting themselves out there. Like, even if they're making the worst game ever, they're trying, or they're out there, right? They're putting themselves out there, right? And anytime you do that, like, you're up to, you know, people are going to criticize or they're going to talk about. But a lot of times those people that have time to criticize or bash or blah blah blah, it's because like they're not up to something, right? They're playing it a lot safer. So you gotta like always give it to credit the people that are on the line and actually doing something for you to criticize, because they're doing something, right? Like, and that takes a lot, bro. I always talk about even just the game doctor work and like doing what I do, man. I learned this the hard way, and I have like a newfound respect for like people that like just show up consistently, or the people that like do something great and then have to like follow that up. Like, there's this whole world that people wouldn't understand until they're the ones doing it. Like, there's so much pressure on you, and pressure from society, and pressure on yourself, you know, and people wouldn't understand unless they're up to something, you know? It is hard just to exist.
No, it's tough. And like, I have all these expectations for myself. Like, starting with David back in 2014 or 2013, I don't know. like that was a weird success out of nowhere. And then like since then, I had this expectation that my games can be this popular, but haven't found that like commercial popularity since David. And David was a weird one, but like came at a time that was good for indies.
Yeah, I love that you're like really. I have a question about it, like a genuine question, because I don't really know the answer to this one, but I know back in the day, I would always say like back in Steam and like the indies and stuff, like if you had like 400 or 500 reviews, that was a huge success. Like it was insane.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I always have that philosophy. Like I'm old school, right? Like I always, the first thing I always ask my clients is like, well, what is your goal and what is your bar of success? And a lot of them say like, if I get like 150 reviews, I'm happy, right? Because consumers, they don't see it that way. They're like, oh, is it the most popular game on Steam? Otherwise, it wasn't a success, right? Or is it the most popular game on Twitch? And I just had this conversation earlier. That doesn't exist. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, yo, where did this come from, right? So I guess that's one of the things that I want to ask. Do you notice the cultural difference of like, like I love that you're like really proud of like David and like your games and stuff, and like you look back and it's like, well, yeah, like it has like couple hundred reviews and stuff, and yeah, back then that was like a huge success, but people see it differently today. What's your perspective on that, right?
Yeah, I mean it comes down to like, is this a business or is it an art form or is it both? It's really, I hate I hate capitalism.
Yeah.
I wish I could just make cool shit and share it with people, and
yeah,
that would be cool. But yeah, I'd love to just like make enough to make the next game. I don't need to be like the next Stardew Valley, the next whatever. That'd be sick. But all I want is like people like you. Like people like you are a huge motivation for me. Just like vocal fans who show up, like you said.
Showing up,
yeah. So, like I made a bunch of folks really connected with Spin Gun.
Yeah.
And like have remained in touch since then. And that's a huge motivation for small devs in particular. I think I can only speak for myself, but it feels really good to connect on a somewhat human level. And
I love that.
Like keep fans throughout the years, and like they're excited for the next thing you make. Like that's what it's about.
Dude, I feel like you're such a real dude, like a real human that happens to make video games instead of like, what a lot of the culture turned into now, which is like indie is very just business suit, like AAA in a trench coat nowadays. And I call it out all the time, and it really sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah, there's definitely a shift of AA.
Double A, yeah.
It's weird. It's been nice working with this publisher. They gave me funding to be able to live, and
I love that.
They believed in me, and yeah, that felt very
amazing, right?
Too.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I hate money and capitalism, I
do you do something else full time, or is it creating?
I did, but since getting the publisher,
you got to. Oh, that must feel so good.
Oh yeah, it felt awesome.
Yeah.
I was doing web development and just helping out with a bunch of contractor projects, doing design stuff.
Yeah.
And I kind of like doing that stuff too.
Yeah, I love that.
I'd much rather make my art.
Do what you love. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for like my big break, because like I thought like, oh my god, if I can share my stuff and really show the industry like, hey, the market's not unpredictable, and you can know like where your game's gonna land, how to make it good, hit your target. And then I proved it with like some of the most successful indies of like the last couple of years, and I was like, okay, that's people are finally gonna listen, because now like there's evidence and I can just show them, right? Like, hey, look, everything this guy's been saying is true. And then that wasn't it either, and it's like it like broke my heart. It's like, wow, this is really hard, because like it's not about just being good at something and then it's like, okay, well, you got to be good at something and improve it. Okay, so I did that. No, it's not about that either. It's like, no, you really have to like convince people. Like you have to like manipulate them, because I can show them all the evidence and they'll still be like, nah, that just works for other people, you know? And it's like, damn, bro, like who would have thought that's the hardest part of business? It's not like having a good idea. It's not being good at what you do. It's like convincing them, you know?
Yeah.
And that sucks, man. It really sucks.
No, it's not. It's definitely not the fun part.
Yeah. Are you gonna keep creating after this?
I really want to.
Yeah. If you could. Oh, keep going.
Yeah. Currently, like, this was such a big.
Yeah, a lot.
Moment. I'm feeling some like postpartum depression just having my baby out. It's nice to share it with the world, but it's a weird feeling to kind of hit this checkpoint in my life, and yeah, I don't know if it's gonna like make enough to let me make the next game
right
without also like getting a day job again.
Right.
And that's fine. I'd love to just focus on this stuff because I make better stuff when I can give it my full attention.
Right.
But I forgot what I was saying.
No, you're good. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Every day, actually. If you could work on your next project and bring what you love to do already, obviously, with all of the different games you have and the nuances and stuff, but then also make it a little bit more like commercially successful, would you do that or no?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm prototyping. Here's a little leak.
I need you to reach out to me for that. If you if you take my help in what I do, I can help you do that. And I know that sounds like very businessy, but like no, that's literally like what I do.
No, yeah, you got good ideas. So right now I don't know if it has the legs, but the and it's another hard game to pitch. It's a cooperative mowing combat game.
Okay.
And I'll just have to show you sometime.
Yeah.
We'll play together.
We'll talk. Yeah. That sounds super funky. I love it.
Yeah. So far, it's fun. You're like throwing a lawnmower back and forth between each other, top down.
Wait, what are you doing?
You're throwing a lawnmower.
Okay.
Or not throwing, but like pushing a lawnmower in between two players.
Okay.
And yeah, mowing grass to gain resources to do the combat part with the mower as well. It's one of those games that's like, yeah, a bunch of ideas stacked on top of each other.
Okay.
I'm still figuring it out, but I'm liking the design space, especially to make something cooperative.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of that be successful lately.
For sure. Games that are like super like gamified, as we say, like everything's like very in-game space and stuff like that, and like kooky, and you can just like enjoy it with your friends. Like it's fun forward. Are very, very successful. Yeah. Right now.
Yeah, I still need to play Peak.
Yeah, Peak. Peak is very fun. Lethal Company.
Yeah, give that a shot.
I didn't get to play Repo yet, but.
Oh, I did play that one.
How's that? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, pretty good. It's, you know, a lot of these games are kind of piggybacking on each other's formula.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of a positive too, because it's familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to like spend the brain space on learning a whole new thing.
Yep.
And you can just kind of like experience it instead of like that was good.
That was good.
Good run.
I'm starting to get used to it.
Yeah, I see.
I'm finding it hard and or uncomfortable to know, like a lot of times like I'll even want to use my shields to like anchor myself to shoot, and I won't because I'm finding it hard to like figure out how to like feel how much I have, or like, hey, I have abundance right now, use it more, or I don't. I'm finding it like very hard to track.
Yeah. There's two spots where it shows the meter. On the bottom left, the yellow bar, and then
yeah, I think it's partly like because like if you watch my character right now, like while I use it, watch. Right now, like when there's like the particles and explosions going on, it's like very hard to track and see. And I wonder if it should even be like more predominant. I'm not sure. It gets covered up a lot.
Like a bigger HUD element.
Yeah, I'm not sure like how to do it, or that you can like feel it maybe with the screen space, or like around the edges of the screen, like the same way you would feel that you're about to die in video game. I don't know. I'm finding it a little bit. I'm just noticing now that like a lot of times I want to like use it and abuse it more,
right?
Because it is a big part of the game, but I'm having a hard time tracking it.
Yeah, a few nuances of it is like when you block damage, it reduces the meter a lot.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, when you gain the shards, it charges up the meter a lot. So it's kind of this tug of war.
I think that's the thing too. Like, when I let it go, like let's say I block a shield and then I let it go, you'll notice that like where my eyes are, it's gone now, right? Like I'm back in combat, and so it's like hard to keep track because it's gone again, right? You don't have the information. I wonder if like you making it more predominant and like making it linger because that's important information.
Yeah, maybe the meter lingers.
Yeah, there has to be something there.
Right. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah, I would feel it out, but it is an important thing, and it's really hard to track. Obviously, it's on the bottom left, but one of the things that like I always talk about is like our eyes are not though, right? That it doesn't matter. A lot of devs fall into that trap where they're like, "What do you mean? Like your cooldown on your dash and stuff? It's right there on the top left of the screen." And it's like, "Oh yeah, they're not realizing that like they're technically right, but they don't get what the consumer needs. They're technically right with design, right?" They're right with design. It's on the screen, but where they're not correct is knowing the consumer's needs. Like our eyes are not there, right? And that's what that's what the consumer's saying. They're both kind of saying the same thing, but they're like not hearing each other. And that's like where I come in, right? It's like the player psychology of it. It's like oftentimes I just translate what the market is saying, what they need, to like dev lingo because they don't understand, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's what's going on here. It's like, yeah, it's there technically, but like, yeah, it's not readable compared to like when you're actually piloting the game.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It gets very chaotic, and
it's
no matter where your eyes are,
it's so true. It's so true.
And that's part of like the dopamine is just like all the fucking explosions.
Oh yeah, it feels awesome. No.
But yeah,
oh my god, this is a PB.
I tried to make a bunch of the information be. Oh, good luck. I'm just gonna watch for a second.
Yeah. I've never seen this thing. I don't know what it is. This guy needs to freaking go. I don't know if I can get out of this. Wait, was there a way to get out of that, or was I screwed?
Oh, you were sandwiched between two
bombers.
Flies.
And I'm guessing one bomb breaks you?
Yeah, one bomb breaks you, and it like booped you over into the other one.
Was there a way to create space, like push him up or like get him out of my way? The bottom, like the right guy?
If you got to the point where you were on the other side of one of the bombs, it would have booped you away.
Right.
Even it would have broke your bubble, but you would have survived.
Is being trapped in the middle.
Yeah, the sword does a lot of knockback for those smaller enemies too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was a really tough situation though.
Holy crap! I almost. Oh wait, we did it a minute. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you hit it. You might be the first to hit it.
Let's freaking go.
I don't know. Nice job.
You hear that challenge, chat? Let's see what you got. I want to see you guys do a minute. Good luck. It's not easy.
I ought to run a some sort of competition.
It's funny you say that. I always encourage like indie devs, like especially if they're trying to like foster community and get like a following. It's very powerful to like throw those kind of things that don't really cost you extra like money or anything like that, but can foster community, like little events like that. Especially on launch, can be very powerful. Because it's like minimal overhead, like you don't really need to do anything. Like maybe like make like one graphic for a tweet or something. But can like foster community and like challenge and like people, you know, talking about strategy and getting together. And even if it's not like super popular or anything, it does foster that. And it gets people like, oh, okay, cool. I want to get in on that, right? And that's what all people want. That's what all people want. They just want to be like part of a community, right? They want to know other people are playing. That's where the dead like game like arguments and stuff come from. Is they're arguing that because they're scared that they're not going to be like interacting, and that's what like not everyone's gonna be playing. Like, oh, you guys all moved on, okay, right? And they don't want to be that one left out, right? Yeah. So that's like part of my work is like figuring out trends of the market and like where it's going and stuff, and that's where like social elements and stuff in video games is gonna be so predominant and powerful soon. That's like very ahead though. Right now we're in the extraction genre phase. But yeah, after that we're gonna be very like social heavy, very social heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, with Spin Gun I did a thing where like I think it was the first week who could get the top score, and like if you did, you would get a special skin in game, not a skin, but like a special trail in game. You probably got one of those way back when.
Oh, right. Yeah. Dude, I still love this game. I still think about it often to this day. I don't think it would let me play on mobile. I think something happened or something. Like right?
I let something lapse, and it's very hard to to get it fixed now.
I'm trying to put it. Oh, like sometimes I'm like also like trying to go vertical in combat. And it creates this friction where it's like, oh, come on, right? And it's like pulling me out a little bit. But I'm wondering if there's like strats where I can like, realizing now, like maybe hit the ground and then use that.
Yeah.
And it's just hitting me now. Use that.
Launching off the ground is the play. You can also, there's a bunch of tricks you can do.
Ooh, tell me.
Yeah. You can double tap the boost button while you're shooting.
Wait, double tap boost.
The bubble button. Sorry.
Was it while I'm shooting? You said
while you're shooting.
Oh, right. Yeah. The booster. How often can you do that?
It uses a little bit of your meter, but yeah, pretty often.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty much a dodge roll.
Oh my, yeah, like you can actually move.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, one of my big gripes here was like moving around a little bit.
That's gonna unlock some things.
Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, and it just feels fun, let alone mechanically. It feels, we were just talking about, you know, people know that I always rave and say one of the most important things in video games is movement. One of the most important things, because like I always say like, oh, it's very simple, like you don't need anything special. Like in very plain English, like what is like the one thing that you're doing in a video game the most? Oh, moving, right? Like, so if your movement's fun, you're already winning, right? So yeah, it's one of those things. Like, wow, oh my god, that feels so good.
Cool. Yeah, that's one of the things one of the early side quests teaches you.
Yeah, I remember that now. It's my fault because I'm coming back to the game, right? Like, and
right.
Oh, that's also where like a tip screen. Do you see how like that's a very normal human thing? It's like, oh, I'm coming back to your game. So that's like another. It's actually one of my favorite and iconic blind spots of all time with like Edmund McMillan and like how he used to think like, oh, I can't have artifact descriptions and stuff because it's discovery, right? So I often talk and like teach blind spots using that one, because what happens is with a blind spot, it always starts with a positive, because he's right. There's a positive there, right? But what he didn't see is like all the negatives that follow it. So that's where like somebody like me, like my game doctor service, like is making sure that like all the things that you see as positives, which are, they're not coming with thousands of negatives, like blind spots that you can't see. Because he admitted like 10 years later, I would come in and say, no, it's not good design. It's not good design. He's like, oh yeah, why is he making so much money? Well, that doesn't mean that the design is good. It doesn't mean it's correct. So he finally admitted like 10 years later, he tweeted like, oh my God, we're trying to get descriptions in, blah, blah, blah. Because he realized it, right? He realized like it's actually bad design. You can have what you were after, but with less negatives, right? So that's what blind spots are. So it's interesting. Why am I saying that? There was a distinction here. Fudge. I was going to tie that in here.
You're talking about coming back to the game and
Oh
that
yes,
being an
thank you so much. So
opportunity.
yes, coming back
Yeah,
to the game, we don't realize like all these things that we like have hidden, or these mechanics and stuff. Like, what happens to the player? Like, what happens to learning about artifacts and Isaac? And then you're coming in, you know, 2 weeks later, 3 months later, and you want to play again, and now you're punished again because you gotta relearn everything because that's fun, right? Like, oh my god, let me memorize all this stuff again, or let me open a wiki, or let me download a mod, right? So oftentimes we forget that like when we're making a project again, and it's impossible to remember all this, right? This is why you should have somebody like checking for these things. It's like impossible, right? But like that's where these tooltips or like a tip book or a guide or something like that, that's why they're also very powerful. Information is the biggest blind spot of the industry. You see how that comes back again. And like, again, like having that thing like, oh, reminder. And then while you're sitting there and you're dead, like you might be like, oh yeah, that's a thing, right? Because we're like human. We're going to forget things. We're going to forget the nuances, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, that was one of the kind of bonus features that never got added. Tip screens, either like
for you it would probably
or...
just be like a character in the hub because you're like using those to tutorialize and stuff.
Yeah.
So you would actually just follow that same path.
Yeah, I dig that.
Oh my god, this is so freaking cool. It's starting to grow on me now.
Yeah, that double tap boost.
Oh my god, it's so important.
It's gonna unlock some things for you.
Right there my shield broke and I don't know if I had it. Does your character do anything or around the character to show that it like came back? I might have missed. It might have been subtle.
Yeah, if it'll, as soon as you gain shards, it'll come back unless it's like on a cooldown. There's a short cooldown if it breaks.
Yeah. After that cooldown, what happens?
You're just able to do it. There's some small some small indications like on the bottom left, but
yeah,
it's very
gotcha. Yeah.
Very subtle.
Yeah.
Very subtle. To the left of the player, there's another meter that has an X on it, but then it doesn't if you're able to do it.
Gotcha.
There's a little sound effect too that like I try to add little sound effects when things are like reloaded or ready to go or broken or whatever.
Oh,
you did a side quest.
Alright, let's go.
The double thing. There you go.
Those little side quests popping up and stuff are so powerful in gaming, by the way. Like, they're like, hey, you like unlock something even like while playing or doing this or doing that.
Yeah, just a little
very powerful tool.
Rush. I'm on the right track.
Yep.
And a reminder of like, what did I just do?
Yep.
That's a good thing.
Oh! I missed the melee.
Yeah.
He would have got stunned, right? If I smacked him with the melee.
Yeah, he would have. You can't deflect the laser, but other projectiles you can deflect with the sword.
Right. Oh, this is another gun, Mesmer, that I'm super addicted to. Oh, let's go.
Oh yeah, I made a little mobile game single tap jumper thing.
Ooh, is it fun?
I like it.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say. Hey, I think so. Chat, if you guys have questions, by the way, feel free to post them in chat.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
What?
I'm loving watching this gameplay though.
Oh my god, it feels so good to play. It's starting to hit me now. This is what I was waiting for. I played it twice. I played the demo, then I played the release version to like see if this is mode. Like chat will tell you, and I'm like, bro, really? Like just the campaign? Like, like I was so sad. I'm like, this combat's so cool. Like, let me just play with the combat, and that's why this is the first thing I asked you. I'm like,
right.
It was so funny.
Now you found it.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I love it.
And in a future update, it will be less hidden.
Less hidden.
Angry Tetris asks, biggest inspirations for this game?
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of things. It's like Super Mario Galaxy with the gravity shifting. Um, it's so many games, like Hades with the ability chaining, Downwell with the like multi-use stuff. Nuclear Throne was a huge one. I saw you were just.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. In plus, lots of that. Lots of inspirations. It's tough to like narrow it down. I played a game, Dandara.
Yeah, Dendara. Yeah.
It's got some similar.
It's where you dash. Yeah, you dash around with the movement, right? Like you jump.
Yeah.
You jump around. Yeah.
It's got some similar stuff like that, and I bounced off it. It wasn't.
Yeah. Same.
It wasn't working for me.
Yeah.
But it had some really sweet feel to it. I mean,
yes.
like visually.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah, that was just more of a push to like, okay, I know that there's something good here. I'm gonna find it for myself.
Right. Oh, I love that.
So that's like, kind of an
dude,
inspiration or something.
Dude, we were just talking about that, and I love that you said that. Is like, so one of my lines that I always say is like, devs oftentimes learn the wrong things, right? We're like, oh, okay, if that wasn't the most successful, that's why, yeah, it was a bad idea, don't do that. Or it's because they were unsafe, right? They should have just copied somebody else's idea, or like, you know what I mean? Like, we make all these like really bad, like, or like, oh yeah, we're gonna copy Slay the Spire, but like we didn't learn what made Slay the Spire good or Vampire Survivor good, so we make worse for it. Like, we always learn the wrong things. And you were like, yeah, like that idea wasn't good, it didn't even stick with me, but I knew there was something good there, right? Like, let me find it. And I love that. I think that really is a very rare quality, to be able to look at something and not be like, oh yeah, that's why it wasn't good, or it wasn't, yeah, it's just bad, don't do that. And it's like, no, I know there's actually something good here, it just wasn't executed correctly, right? And that's so powerful, bro. So yeah, I just want to give you credit there. Like, that is a very good way to be.
Thanks. It's kind of like, it feels kind of stubborn or like kind of mean-spirited or something, but
I don't think it's mean.
I don't know.
No, I think that's a very real. I really don't think it's mean at all. But I know like right now the industry is very like, you're not allowed to say anything negative about anything. Like, right? Like, oh yeah, no, we just. But then like, that's how you get a person. Like, dude, oftentimes I'll play a game now and it'll get to release and they spent a lot of time on it, right? Like a lot, like years. And I know it's went through, 100 hands, 200 hands, a publisher and all their hands. And it's like, dude, no one told this person X, Y, and Z. Like, what? Like, did we really just like? And it's like, really, like, them by not that, like, nobody speaking up, you're hurting that person, because now we're on release, they're like mixed, it's not good. It's like, bro, in a way, like, all of those people like lied to you in a way, like, right? Like, because we're like so afraid to like hurt someone's feelings, or like, and you don't even have to be mean. Like, giving some, like, being real with somebody doesn't mean like being mean. It's like if anything, you're gonna like help them. And like, that's where I come in. It's like, okay, the first thing that I always need to do with a client is like, okay, let's get like a basis. Like, let's get an actuality where your work is right now. And that's the first thing we always do. And they said they're so nervous, and they always start like the footage and the video of like the work, and they're like, oh god, it's like, oh god, it like hurt to watch. And then like I get to the second half, it's like, oh my god, I have like all this clarity, I can see exactly where the problems are, how to make things stronger. And like, that's really what it's all about, like, you need that, you literally need that.
Yeah, no, that was another huge challenge for me, was like, I worked on this thing by myself for years and years, and anytime I could get people to play it, or get footage, or just like watch over the shoulder of someone, it
helped so much, right?
It was crazy. Playtesting is so crazy. You just can't see.
Now imagine that amplified, right? Like, imagine getting to watch somebody play and have like the craziest, deepest design conversations about things that you could ever have, right?
Right.
I think that's why people like resonate so much. It's like, yeah, once they experience that, you will realize that we've been doing game development wrong this whole time. It's crazy. Yeah, I truly
love that.
Yeah, I like rank games on 2 different scales: fun and unfun, or good and bad. I probably come up with better ways, but here we are.
I get that, Angry Tetris.
Tell me a fun bad game. Wait, there's a lot of them. Didn't we just play a lot this week? I can name a movie, because that's the most recent experience, dude. Five Nights at Freddy 2. It was like fun, but it was so horrible. It was horrible. Like, I wish it didn't just come out, because then I would just spoil it and like talk. You guys would think I'm making it up, the stuff I would tell you. It's so funny.
It's fun to watch slop and kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
not like enjoy eating it, but enjoy
Yeah.
laughing at it.
yeah, yeah. It's so true.
It's an experience.
I'm starting to like.
Fantastic.
One of the things I gotta learn is like, you know, enemy priority, who's the biggest threat. Like I
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
it's all starting to come in. Like, all right,
You get
you know.
it.
I think that's what like, yeah, just a comment because a lot of people don't know like how to learn these kind of games or like how to think about them, right? And like this is where tutorialization comes in for the future and why we don't tutorialize, right? We don't teach concepts often, so people don't know like how to learn or how to get good at these things or like how to think about them. But yeah, that's like the kind of stuff that like I'm going through here and like in my head for people like spectating, or that find these games really hard is like, yeah, I'm still calibrating like what I need to learn here, right? Like, and then I carry that chart of like what to look for and blah blah blah. I carry that over from other games. So like one of the things is like enemy priority. Like, do I need to worry about certain enemies here? Do I need to worry about certain spacing? Is somebody a very big threat? If somebody's far away, are they like a way bigger threat than if they're close by? And like all those things, right? So you have like a checklist that you formulate that like will help you start learning these games that are often like, oh my god, that's so hard, right? Like I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't. It's like, yeah, well, that's the process, right? Like we all suck, but like there's a process that you go down to learn the things, I guess.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, there's this like pre-existing design language of like that, like Doom figured out way long ago. Enemy priority, kind of mixing up the chessboard of combat, and like you gotta take care of the hit scan enemies before you deal with the melee enemies. And yeah, I try and throw those kind of issues here. Like right now you're running away from the bomb fly and
I need to kill them. Yep.
If there's too many of those, you're done.
Did I say a parry?
Yeah. So if you time your if you
Yeah,
time your
it reflects it.
bubble, yeah.
I just
Either
noticed
with
that.
the shield. Yeah, shield or yeah, your
You know what
sword
would also help you, right?
reflects.
Like if I was coaching you, oh my god, dude. Like you also need a post that like talks about the character and like, oh my god, look at all the cool things he can do, and like you break down like these little panels like the parry and like reflecting or like this and that. Like those posts are so cute, like so cool with like little pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Almost think of like a Nintendo Game Boy cartridge like booklet kind of thing. Like those
Yeah,
things are
yeah.
very powerful.
I like that.
Yeah.
I just put out like a here's 5 kind of like
Love that.
advanced
Yes.
tips, TikTok type video.
Yes. Awesome.
But it's hard to do because like you're familiar with the game now.
Yes. Yep.
Like parrying has some context. Like it's interesting to parry in this game because it could come from anywhere. But like the context of a TikTok, you gotta kind of explain this game in 1 second before people swipe off.
Yep.
It's tricky.
Yeah, I mean you're making a arena shooter where your projectiles are also your movement, right? And like that's all that needs to be said. They get the idea after that, right? You don't have to overcomplicate. I would say less is more kind of thing.
Yeah.
They'll figure out the
we came up
nuance and
with,
stuff, but yeah, movement.
We came up with shooting equals movement.
Yeah.
But maybe
Yeah.
it's like too heady. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because again, this is also like not the first of its kind, right?
Yeah.
There's been some really cool ones.
Oh, another big inspiration was Noita.
Yeah. Ooh.
It has a lot of this like floaty, weird recoil combat.
Oh, so true.
Not quite the same, but it definitely feels Noita-y sometimes.
Yeah. I see why you would say that. Yeah.
It was also hard to figure out how to tutorialize this game because I'm seeing Lab and Draken,
Yep.
saying that they hate tutorials, and I do too. I I want to change the tutorial in this game because it's just slightly too long for my impatient brain. But it's like a weird game and it takes some time to teach, so I wanted to like ease players into each part and kind of tell them what to prioritize. But it's hard, like people have very different preferences when it comes to tutorials. Some games have like do the long tutorial, do the short tutorial, or skip it altogether.
Yeah, Ohm's right. Like I can chime in here. I'm purposely like not trying to say anything. But actually tutorials are like so important, and people actually do love tutorials. Like we hear the consumers say that all the time, because you have to remember that the consumer is always talking about like their emotion of something, and their emotion is always valid, right? Like, and so they're right. We all feel that emotion, right? Like we all hate it, but that's because like, remember that like consumers don't understand design. So you're always going to get like the surface of it, not the root of the problem, or like the root of the what's going on. So like we learn like, oh yeah, they don't like tutorials or blah, 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 blah. But they're like actually not saying that, right? But that's what you're hearing, but it's because they don't know how to express it either, right? And so what happens is like, the root of the problem is we're also very bad at tutorializing, right? We're very good at teaching buttons, but we're not good at tutorializing. And yeah. when you have this game doctor distinction, you're gonna start to look around and you're gonna be like, oh my god, yeah, that's so true, right? Like I can warp your brain in like 5 seconds. Like Slay the Spire, for instance. Did you know Slay the Spire doesn't teach you how to deck build?
True.
Like they don't teach it to you at all. They'll tell you the buttons and like how your mana works, but they won't teach you at all. I played for like 30 hours before I said the game is shit. Because and I thought it was like, yeah, like I'm picking the rare cards, I'm picking good cards, like what? And it turns out it wasn't until my chat and like trying to like, okay, let's actually learn. And I realized that I knew nothing about deck building. Nothing. And now, is it my fault? Like the game didn't teach me anything to operate it. Anything. So once you realize that concept, you'll realize like, no, tutorializing is not hard. We're actually not having the right conversation. We're not taught the right fundamentals. We're not even starting to tutorialize. We do give like IKEA instructions, right? But we're not teaching. We're not like teaching why. So when you have this distinction, you're going to realize, wow, we're like actually not even close. So actually gamers do like good tutorialization, but they don't like bad tutorialization. They don't like just being handheld, or it could be too slow or too fast. But I promise you that I could find a way to tutorial as well. Like I promise you, you know, with my distinctions and stuff, and you know, they got into the game and I showed them some basics and stuff, got them started, and then I gave them like 2 quests, and those quests were going to teach them really important things. I bet you they wouldn't notice that they're being tutorialized, and they like it. Do you see how that works now? So do you see how I could take those same distinctions but show them that they would like it? Now that's the problem though, is because we're in very like early access game development period. And by early access, I mean, oh, we're just going to ask random consumers to guide us. Well, of course we're in shambles, right? Of course the market's unpredictable. We're like trying to learn design and how to make a game from consumers that don't understand design at all. Do you see how like that leads to a problem?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. So yeah, no, actually tutorializing is like so important. We're just really bad at it.
I love a good one though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, we all do. We all do.
When there's some like humor in it too. Like I don't know, like thinking of like Celeste, for example, like it kind of the like bridge collapsing at the very beginning.
Oh yeah. And it goes to slow-mo or whatever.
Right. That feels so good and impactful, and it like, really ingrains, oh, this game is about this.
Exactly. And no one would like really catch the tutorialization of it. It would feel natural, right? So it really goes to show like, and it's not the consumer's fault, right? It's not their job to talk about this stuff, right? So to them, it's just like, oh yeah, this sucks, or oh yeah, tutorialization's bad. Of course, that's what like anyone would say, right? Because it's not their fault. Or like if I go to a restaurant and I don't understand food and stuff, I'm gonna be like, oh, this dish sucks, or this place sucks. But really, there's probably some really technical reason, right? There's probably like, oh, the acidity or blah, blah, blah is overpowering that, right? Like a professional would be able to come in and talk about why. So we wouldn't learn the wrong thing of like, oh, tutorialization is just bad, or they don't like tutorialization. Do you see how like it leads to like very like polar like things that like are not finding the root of the problem, right? They're leading us to like a different, like a wrong path. That's a lot of the video game industry. So yeah, tutorialization is like another big one that I'm passionate about, because we're all doing it wrong.
Yeah, very few ones feel right. especially
Yeah.
on the other side of like, yeah, I'm a player, but I also can think deeply about the design choices.
Yeah,
and it kind of
yeah.
hurts more. It's hard to play games now.
Oh, dude, we talk about that all the time. Trust me. My work is also a curse.
Angry Touches. You're talking about the game Ooh. I just played that recently.
Dude, we played through it 2 days ago.
It's so good. Like, it just feels so elegant. Like everything feels so natural, and you learn things, and it's like eureka moments.
Yeah, it's like people talk about like they don't like tutorials, but they don't realize like, oh my god, that game is literally tutorialization the game, but they do it well, so you don't notice.
Right. You should, if you haven't played Electhead too.
Yeah, their other game.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, I went on a little bit of a design rant earlier when we were playing and like raving about their work and stuff. I'm happy they're finding their success.
Yeah, no,
they deserve it.
People are loving it.
Oh my god, let me keep an eye on time. Yeah, it was so phenomenal. Oh my god, I was like, I have to play this before the end of the year. I've been hearing phenomenal things, and then I got to give it like the Game Doctor lens and look at it. I'm like, bro, I was raving. From now on, when I give like a tutorial lesson or something like that, like I might just tell them like, just play that game. It's literally tutorial the game.
It's good stuff. I mean, it's like the Mario 1-1 classic thing of like learn by playing and like kind of force the player's hand. That feels so good, and they figured it out so early.
Yep.
Nintendo, the GOAT.
yeah, in some aspects.
Yeah.
Yeah. In some aspects. The falling. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how the early arcade games and like Mega Man, Super Metroid had like really nice and natural tutorials for the most part. It's crazy how the designers kind of figured that out so early, and then we forgot.
Yeah, I say this all the time. We learn the wrong things. A lot of the work is like already out there, and oftentimes I use like the history of gaming to prove people wrong about like the concepts that we talk about in dev circles, right? Like, oh, you just got to market for like the target audience and, you know, play it safe, and the market's unpredictable, and like my work just disproves all of that. But my favorite is like the target audience thing and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Let's, you know, the game you're inspired by, or all of these like genres that you're, you know, creating in like Metroidvania, you know, that came from somebody that had to create an audience, right? Like they didn't have a target audience, so you know what I mean? Like they had to sell a console, and they did something really awesome. So now we want to keep making that awesome because they did something awesome and different. You know, it's like all this stuff is like literally disproving everything that we're saying. Like, it's like if you design something good, you're creating the audience for it. Like that stuff is not true. Like what? These guys literally had to sell consoles and had to make sure they put a lot of love and care into their delivery of it because they had to convince you to go out and buy a console. They didn't have Steam Marketplace, right? Like
they couldn't react with patches either.
Yeah, so they like worked really hard to deliver this stuff, and like we forget that. Oh, that was my boost opportunity.
Close.
I gotta remember my tools. I could have boosted there, yeah. The bubble boost or whatever I'm gonna call it, yeah.
Papa Is You, another good tutorial game.
Oh, it's so true, yeah. Ay, caramba. A lot of devs here, holy hell.
Yeah, who is your audience mostly? A bunch of devs?
So yeah, my content really evolved. Remember, I was just like a gamer for many years. And then, you know, I found my calling. I became really good at like studying design, not for the sake of creating something, but I found a lot of power and fascination in studying design for the sake of studying design. And then a lot of people, you know, naturally got like magnetized towards me, and they started like coming to me like, yo, can you check this out? Like, oh, can I hear your thoughts on this? And like, I realized I was very good at what I did, but it was because I digested everything. Like all I did is digest video games. Like I play more than any human should. And I know how to look at them and how to analyze them, and not, you know, talk from this like consumer perspective, but to really see them for like what they are. and like what they're trying to be and how to deliver that powerfully. And it turns out there's a lot of crossover from like every other art industry, right? Like it turns out like I started being able to tell like exactly where a game would land before it came out, right? Like, hey, this is how it's going to go, and here's why, or here's what the consumers are going to react to. And so when I started doing that, I'm like, wait, cool, like why don't they see that? Like what? And I realized like, oh my god, yeah, they just, it's like, oh, they should know that, but they don't, right? Because they're not me. They don't have time to do this. Their publishers are probably not doing it either, right? Their publishers are marketers, right? Like, and I'm like, oh my god, why would they launch like that? And I realized like, oh my god, they just can't see it. They can't see that stuff. To me, it's obvious, but it doesn't mean it's obvious, right? And so I realized I had this like ability, and then I studied more, and years and years of a lot to learn how to communicate it and stuff like that. But you realize that like a lot of the other art forms and stuff have people in kind of do what I do, because it's very important. It's very important. Like you go to school for music, and it's like, wait, music, like you create and you know what I mean? You create something new and it's very artsy and stuff. It's like, no, when you go to music, they actually do the opposite. It was very Rude Awakening. They just teach you a bunch of rules.
Yeah.
And they teach you these rules so that you can learn the rules, learn the fundamentals, and then you could also choose to break those rules, right? Or like when writing, right? Like a writer, like the best writers in the world, like have editors. And I started to get very fascinated. I'm like, oh my god, they don't have like editors because they like suck and stuff. It's because like these things like fall between the cracks and they're too close to their own work, so they're gonna miss little things, right? That's why they have editors, not because they suck or anything. It's not their skill. It's
like
nothing
a
to do with their skill.
playtester.
So yeah, well, even a playtester. So a lot of people are playtesters. I'll play a game and 1.0 and it has like 1,000 playtesters, and it's like, hey, what happened? This is very basic. Yeah, it's still very different. Those playtesters are still there because they play video games. That's what they do. They play video games, right? But it doesn't mean that they can get you ahead of the market or give you what you need, because what playtesters are looking for are things like fun and does it work. So for a playtester to like see something, like something needs to like break or not work, right? Turns out that's not a lot. Like there's a whole other world of like things that you need for your game, even when everything is working. Do you get that? Like that's the problem, is that it's working, and this is how it's working. Like, right, that is the problem. And so to be able to have those conversations and give those people those distinctions by just asking questions and not telling them what to do, yeah, there's a lot of power there, and it leads to like great success. But again, it's like everyone, we live in a market that we convinced every consumer that they know what a game needs, right? Like we go to early access, we're like, oh yeah, tell me how to make my game, or with you guys we're gonna make a good game. So like everyone thinks they can do the job. But unfortunately, I know what it takes, and it's like, no, 99% of people are actually not just studying design and digesting the market, and it's impossible for them to be able to give you your game what it needs,
Yeah, it's still good. Like, it's tough.
It has its purpose. It happens its purpose. Yeah.
I want to encourage people to be vocal.
Yeah.
But I want to encourage developers to be have some, not like integrity, but have some discretion when it comes to what you listen to or what you pull from the feedback, because people don't know what they want sometimes, or they know what feels bad but they don't know the solution. It's tough. That's why I don't read, Lavendraken says.
That's fine. Bro, I need a PB. I gotta lock in.
You set a high bar with that one. Right?
I did. I could beat it though. I know I'm playing really bad. Every time I die, I'm like, bro, I forgot this tool. Oh, I forgot this thing. And that's part of like the natural learning curve, right?
Yeah.
Of like any game like this. Like
it's a lot. It's a lot to juggle.
Yeah. That's why I try to like show my chat to you. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh my god, it's so hard or anything. It's like, nah, bro, like I know I am dying here. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't see it as like difficult. It's like, damn, yeah, I didn't use a tool there. Oh man,
Yeah.
And I love that. That's like, and a lot of people don't realize that. They'll like beat themselves up when they die, or like, oh no, I suck. It's like, no, man, like that's actually part of it. You just gotta know what to like, know why you died and like what you're looking for, like, and then even when you do that and then you know why, it's like putting it into execution. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I should have used boost there, but I'm not just gonna like instantly get it on the next run. It's like I really have to muscle memory that situation, right? Oh, that was nasty. I could have sorted the roller guy to my right though, I think, and stopped him, right? That would have been so sick. Yeah, there's like always an option, but I gotta get used to it. I love
It's
it.
a lot to react to.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love that. I love a game that can like push me, because it's so rare nowadays. Every game plays it like really safe and easy. Even when I select hard mode, it's like a joke. It's like, bro, playing it so safe.
I'm really glad to see that this endless arena is working.
Yeah,
'cause
actually,
it's like the least play tested.
Oh, really? I was actually scared at first. I'm like, oh, it's like a don't get hit thing, and I rant about that all the time. That like oftentimes we try to create difficulties, so we're like, oh yeah, don't get hit. That's good, and it's like, oh god. But I'm realizing that it really works here because otherwise it would go like super long. And I give a lot of credit to games that can get to the point quickly.
Right. I learned my lesson with spin gun.
Yeah.
You could get to a point where.
I mean, I guess who else? One of the goats of our time learned that lesson too. Sorath with Devil Daggers, right? And people got pushed to its limit. It ended up going for like, runs going for like 12 minutes. It's like dragging. And it was never intended to. It was never like thought about in a way, right?
Yeah.
But then like Hyper Demon came in. He saw that and he like pushed the high score chasing industry again. But then also with a lot of those realizations, bro, he's like such a goat. I can go on and on, but.
I still need to play the
Hyper Demon. It's definitely not a mass that's well. He reminds me of you already. Like he doesn't give an F. Like he'll make something so ahead of the market and like teach so much, but like, and like he'll find his audience. Like he has a following now.
Right.
But like, yeah, definitely not. Like it's just so ahead of the market and like unabashedly doesn't give an F. Like it's so crazy. I can go on and on.
I love that type though. That type of
I know you do. Yeah, so you should definitely check it out. It's so incredible. He pushed it in so many ways that like no high score chaser's ever done, but I wouldn't want to spoil it.
Okay, cool.
Why do I wait so long on the bubble to like think I'm gonna parry or something? But like that guy should just block. Like if I parried that guy, wouldn't anything even happen? I could just block. Right?
Yeah, it'd be about the same.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that.
I think like if these roller guys are within your bubble when you activate it, it does a slightly longer.
Okay, yeah.
Like stun, but it's not.
I realized you can like use people's bodies to like block out like turrets and stuff, like positions, like using the body as the terrain as positioning like you would in another game. Like dude, that's so smart. That is so smart. Was that intuitive for you, or was that like iterations or by accident? Or
it was somewhat by accident, but then like in a mode like this I made sure to make it happen.
It's so smart, so smart. It's like part of the enemy identity is like also using them like as positioning, and you know what I mean, like oh it's so beautiful, like organically beautiful.
You can like use the bomb enemies to push yourself if you're if you're really slick with it.
So cool.
There's lots of little nuances like that I love to add. Oh, that was weird.
That was weird. I tried to block, but I didn't have a block for some reason. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I would like to see is like being able to tell where my block is, when it's cracked, when it's back up, that I have a lot or a little. I think that's my biggest thing.
Yeah, I think as you play, you kind of get a feel for when you have it and when you don't.
Yeah.
But maybe needs a little more visibility, especially where your eyes are instead of bottom left.
It's funny, you're not alone there. Every game does that.
Yeah.
And then I make that distinction, and then they always hear a little SD in their head. I'm like, I always say like, all right, cool. Are we marketing this to chameleons? And they're like, what? I'm like, well, you want them to like dodge the bullets and look at the bottom left, right? And they always get it, and they never forget it again. It's so funny. Oh, the roller. Dude, this is starting to remind me of Spin Gun a little bit. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm remembering the same feelings of, like, how to manage and catch things and, like, oh my god, dude, this is gonna be Spin Gun vibes so bad.
Yeah.
But, like, with more tools and things, too. So it's like, oh my god, it's like a spiritual successor.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that is so cool. Little did I know. Oh, okay. They don't bounce far. Oh. Oh.
Oh, the little guy up top.
All right. I'm gonna get a PB in 3. I can feel it.
Get it right here.
You know what? Let's go. Or under 3. Under 3. Oh, not that one. Wait, so my rocket ammo and stuff like that, I'm not going to get it passively from killing enemies? I have to melee them? Or I think I don't know the rules yet.
Yeah, so stunned enemies drop ammo. So you get a little ammo drop there.
Do regular, like if I kill enemies, do they have a chance to drop or not at all? Like that is how you get it? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
not at
okay,
all.
okay.
But here it's good to bounce back and forth and just constantly have new weapons, kind of spin gun style.
Makes sense, yep. Ooh, wrong buttons. Okay, maybe not in 3.
With skateboarding, we talk about like, okay, I'm gonna get it in 5 tries.
Yep, yep.
And yeah, very similar to games like this. I guess that's why I like them. Feels like you're like landing a trick.
Oh my god, your like power-ups are so satisfying. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god.
Oh.
Your like rockets and like homing rockets and stuff like that. Like I'm such a sucker for like satisfying powers like that. Yeah. I don't know why, like we just don't get it satisfying a lot of the times, like homing rockets, stuff like that. Like it feels so good in this game. You got it just right. Like
I changed it pretty late in the game. The big rocket, I have it like kind of linger.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think that's why it feels so good. It's the delivery. It's so good. It's the linger that's everything. Yeah. Like because they feel weighty at first. And you're like landing the weight because you do that and you sold that. You're like really selling the idea that they're like these like weighty rockets.
But you're feeling it.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Such good delivery. Your work always reminds me of this other dev, and he just announced his new game, and I want to go find out their name. He just like after a while, it's been forever, and he just announced it. Actually, chat, we just posted it in the Discord too. Somebody just posted it in the Discord where you're like, you have to shoot these guys to like gain space, like the bomb guys to clear goop or whatever. Can anybody go check? It was just posted in the Discord like recently, like a day ago.
Sounds like
and it always reminds me of his game because they even look similar. And he's been creating like again long time. Oh my god, that was sick.
Oh.
What the?
God.
Woo! No!
Oh,
Woo, I was cooking. I wasn't doing good damage though, but I was doing good dodges.
You were living for a while.
Holy crap! Hyper detonator. Is that what it's called? Wait, let me see. Let me give you a little history lesson. This guy goes back like with you too. What did you just call it? Hyper detonator. It is. Here, I'll show you on stream here.
Okay.
Vertex Pop. Do you know them? Their work always reminds me of your work too.
This looks juicy.
So this is the game they just announced, and they haven't created something in forever. But if you go back, like their work very much reminds me of yours. They made Super XKO, Graceful Explosion Machine.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember them?
I definitely played Graceful.
Yeah. So their work like it even is kind of like reminiscent always of your work. Look, it's like I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, they just announced their new game, but their stuff always reminds me of yours.
I gotta check out the new one.
Maybe a little bit more marketable, but like concepts. Your stuff usually has more like depth than theirs, which I love. No, apparently not even marketable. Oh, anyway.
Oh damn! Someone mentioned Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time.
Yeah.
I came across them after kind of landing on my art style, but oh man, it's a beautiful looking game.
Yeah, that game's fun. Very like co-op driven. I would
Yeah.
not play by yourself, but yeah, it was a really cute idea.
Good for a couple co-op sessions.
Exact. Oh wait, does the nuke kill me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the rocket does. I think I got rid of like self splash damage on the smaller rockets.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I like that. That's the identity of the nuke. I think that's really cool. It also shows that like, it is part of the nuke's identity and not just like, oh yeah, like those games that decide to like do contact damage and it's just like they tacked it on because like every enemy just does contact damage.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the games that like really thought like, no, like that's part of this character's like that enemy does contact damage, right?
Right. Yeah, all of these guys on screen, you can bounce off of them if they're not actively.
You know, I just noticed, what is the
Like-
multiplier doing when it says ×2 or ×3 in this mode?
Yeah, it's not super crucial. It gives you bonus shards, but that doesn't really do anything.
I was gonna
to you.
say, yeah, because in my brain I was assuming like, oh, I'm killing and getting combo and stuff because it's gonna advance time, but there's none of that.
I could.
I mean, I don't know if it would fit, but that's what I inherit. Like, oh, okay, if you're getting multiplier and stuff, it's because you're getting bonus time, like it's speeding up time or something. But I don't know if it would fit. Maybe it would be rewarding. I don't know. At the same time, though, maybe it's simplicity. Because like when you add things like that, you have to think like, I always think like, okay, avoid a lot of the things that like I study and problems that all these games run into. So one of them is like restart syndrome, right? Like you need the good start. Things need to lay out perfectly, and if you have like a bad start, you might as well restart. And so if you create a combo system and it like doesn't open up well, is there still reason to like continue? You know?
I DC'd for a minute, but I think I heard what you're saying.
Oh, sorry. Come on, chat. We need a PB, man. Hyper detonator, yeah. I'm excited for hyper detonator, y'all. That's cool. What do you do for the holidays? Do you celebrate like Christmas and stuff? Oh.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna do some cozy stuff.
Yeah.
Take a break. From
Yes,
Baseless,
please
'cause
do.
I've been sprinting for a long time.
Bro, I thought the game was like done or abandoned because it was so long ago.
Yeah. No, it's been like, the last 10% takes
Yeah, the longest.
90% of the time, and 10% of this game was way bigger than anything I'd done before. So
Yep.
it took me a long time to wrap everything up, and also to like figure out localization, that like a bunch of new things that I never did before.
Did you put it on Switch and stuff too? What the hell just?
It's not on Switch, but it's on PlayStation 5 and Xbox.
Oh, sick.
Series XS.
Is it doing okay over there, or I don't know?
I'm not sure yet. I
Okay,
haven't
okay.
seen the numbers yet.
Right.
I hope it is.
Yeah, same. What was the price you released that over there?
$12.99.
Okay, cool.
It's on sale.
Cool.
Close to 10.
Yeah, this mode is resonating with me hard.
I see that.
It's dangerous. But yeah, I'm gonna doing this like little Christmas town later. Gonna see some Christmas lights and stuff like that. I like doing the little cheesy things around the holidays to like get out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nice. Where are you at?
I'm in New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty close now.
Oh yeah, you're EST.
Upstate,
Yeah, you told. Where are you from? Like what town?
upstate New York.
No
now,
way,
and,
okay.
Yeah.
And before that? Where?
Texas
Oh, okay.
and Brooklyn between those.
How do you like upstate New York?
It's nice. It's cold right now.
Dude, it's freezing. It hurts. It's painful.
It's bad. It got single digits over here.
Yeah, we just got some snow for the first time last night.
Yeah.
You guys got it
But-
like last week though, I think, right, or something?
Yeah. Had to shovel snow. Don't like that, but I definitely like being out of the city. The city's not for me. It's the Big Apple.
The Big Apple. Yep. If I bubble into somebody, will it push them? Probably not far, right?
Not far.
Okay.
Yeah. If you do the double tap thing
yeah.
into smaller enemies, it boops them a little bit.
Would it boop the spikers or get hit?
Uh, I think if you're out of your bubble, you'll get hit.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Maybe. This laser guy's gotta go.
Yep. Target priority.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, there's a spike guy in there! No!
Oh.
I think it was under explosion or something. I didn't see. Oh,
Yeah, I think he was burning but not dead, so he just like looked like an explosion.
Oh, damn it. I was cooking. I was feeling that one. Oh my god, dude. This mode put it so much more up my list of like the games I love this year. Holy crap.
Yeah. Love to hear it.
I'm such a sucker for like a small, tight, like arcade experience that like has a lot of depth, man. It's so rare, and I feel, that's why like chat has heard me over the years like bring up Spin Gun, like a less is more kind of game or like a tight experience kind of thing, and
Right.
yeah, like we do not get a lot of like high score chasers, like good ones. It's very hard to do like a good high score chaser. Usually they're just like very like restart syndrome, you know. Don't drop chain and keep chain for 20 minutes kind of, you know what I mean? It's like, oh god, yeah. It's like dragging forever.
Yeah, now that you brought up the multi-kill combo thing, not a combo, but yeah, the multi-kill thing, I kind of want to add another layer of another bonus to that. For this
yeah
part.
It could be cool. Try it out, see if it works. Again, like make sure it just doesn't involve like a you know restart syndrome because I have to carry multi the whole time, you know what I mean? Like that's what you're trying to avoid.
I think it would just be like if you get a multi kill, it adds a second, like
yeah
increases the timer.
Something like, small feel. Yeah, I think that could be really cool.
And that's kind of like risk reward because like
yeah.
you can let the board fill up with a bunch of guys and be more likely to get the bonus. I like that.
Yeah, something to think about. It could be cool. No way. Was that the explosion? I think I was out of it. Or no, I got bumped. Or wait, I missed it. What happened there?
I'm not sure.
Fudge! Somebody's got to clip that. I thought I was out of explosion.
Though.
Oh my god, let's go!
By like 100.
We freaking take those. We take those. Chat, we got to make these runs count. I got like 20 more minutes or something like that.
I should hop off soon. Gotta
Okay.
run to lunch.
Oh, lunchtime?
Oh yeah.
Let's freaking go. Dude, honestly though, dude, it's like an honor because yeah, dude, Spin Gun again, and like I was a whole different human, but being able to appreciate those games from a new perspective of like who I am today, you know, with like a deeper design understanding, but to also see like where they're so special, and that the fact that to this day, like there's a reason I love those games, and to this day, now that I can also articulate it and talk about it from a professional standpoint, like there's a reason why those games are special, and like we still can't capture it, right? Like in a bottle, like games don't understand like the nuances of like mechanics and depth, and everything's very like tacked on, or you know, a lot with a lot. You know, my game will be good if I can add 1,000 artifacts to it. It's like,
yeah,
and then it's like 1,000 artifacts that all say like +1 damage or +1 attack speed, and like, you know, we lose the art of like making things for a reason, you know, and I don't know. And like your games, man, like I always say, like Spin Gun's like one of my favorite games. And it's not because it's like it was never like popular, you know, it wasn't those huge, but like it was good because for the sake of it being good, not for the sake of like sales, you know?
Right.
But I also want you to find like your success, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm like, I'm really encouraging, like, I have a soft spot for people like you, because it's like you have this like design philosophy and I love it. It's the stuff I love, but also knowing someone that can like knows how to bring like the adaptability of like what the market is eating right now and like how to like kind of bridge that gap. So yeah, I would love to like be able to like offer my services to you and like help you out, man, because I have like a soft spot obviously for your work. And if you could make something a little bit more like commercially viable, Like, I would love that for you. And I know that, like, you're not even, like, you don't even care about that stuff that much. And I love that. That's, like what I wanted to talk to you about. But, like, I would love that for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I love that's, like, your main thing. Like, that's such a good way to be. But, like, at the end of the day, like, I would still love that for you. You know what I mean?
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, next time I have something...
yeah, we'll talk.
Cooking, something new.
Yeah, check. I mean, we have the website as well, but like, you know me, just DM me. But yeah, if you ever want to check out the website, gamedoctor.net.
Cool.
But yeah, like, just DM me, reach out, like, we'll set something up. When you're time, like, take time to yourself, please, and like, appreciate your launch. A lot of people don't do that. Like, you know, like the Game Doctor work, one of our goals is like, you know, launch a game that you can like sit back and appreciate after release. Not you have to damage control and fix everything because you're bleeding reviews and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's because you didn't do the work earlier, right? Like you did not do the work earlier. So yeah, it's like, man, I always think like appreciate your release, right? Like take time, enjoy it, watch content of it. I don't know, like do whatever, you know, like enjoy yourself.
Right. This is such a treat to just to watch you and hang out.
Yeah. So I forgot. That's why I also love doing this kind of stuff, right? Like, give it space to just like enjoy your work, you know.
Right.
It's so cool. It's so cool. But yeah, man, like don't be a stranger. You know where to find me, dude. Feel like, I don't know, just giving you your flowers, man. You make such cool stuff, and I love that the success is like you wanting to make cool stuff. It's like, okay, you succeeded, right? Like it's not all about the commercial. Yeah, it's deeper than that sometimes, and I love that. So real from you. It's like so old school that doesn't exist anymore. So it's like it's definitely a treat for like on my behalf as well. Yeah. So awesome, man. W's in chat for sure.
I DC'd again.
Oh, you DC'd.
I think you were giving.
Just giving you your flowers. Yes, giving you your flowers, dude. I'm saying like it's just so refreshing and an honor here too, because like to be able to talk to somebody that is about making good stuff and not just chasing, you know, a commercial, how much money I can make, right? And it's like really like, no, you definitely resonate with somebody that truly loves their craft, truly loves making something cool. So it's definitely like an honor here too, man. Like it's so cool and refreshing, because that is very rare nowadays in this industry that we are in today. So dude, it's so refreshing, man.
Well, I appreciate the appreciation.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Well, don't be a stranger. We'll link up soon.
Yeah. Sick. All right. Enjoy the rest of the stream, and thanks for watching, chat.
W's. Much love, dude.
Good luck with everyone's projects. This shit is hard.
Let's go. It is.
All right,
brother. Have an awesome one.
Yeah. You too. See ya.
See you, dude. W's in chat. Let's go. Can we get some Game Doctor dubs? Oh, so wholesome chat. Oh, I'm telling you, bro, it goes back. It's so cool to have these conversations from like a new perspective. It's so funny because if you guys were here earlier in the stream, we were just talking about with Ruby, where I brought up the distinction, like, you know, devs being so fascinated on like, well, how much are they the most successful game? They weren't that good, or like they weren't the next like Balatro, or you know what I mean? It's like, bro, where did these conversations come from? Why is that? When did that become what it's about? Aren't you indie devs? Like, what happened? Like, how do you even know that's that person's goal, or that's everybody's goal, right? Like, what happened to us, right? Like, so it's cool to like talk to somebody real that's like, yo, back to like the roots of like, yeah, like how about like making something like really good, and like, or just making something that makes you happy. And I think that's so freaking cool. It's like back to like what indie meant for me like a long time ago, because today's conversations are never about that, right? They're like, how can we be the most successful thing on Steam right now? And it's like, well, bro, can we talk about like making a good game first? Can we talk about like making a good project? Can we talk about like the design space? Can we talk about like anything else but business? There's enough business going around. Yeah, I get it that you want wish lists. I get it, right? I get it, you want the algorithms working for you. Like, there's other important things with game design, right? And I love bridging that gap, right? Like, for the people that are super focused on like just making something really cool, like you can tell that like the Game Doctor in me comes out that's different from other people. Like other people, it's like, yo, how do you make a good game? How do you make a good game? Let me help you, right? But like for people that like make good games, like that other side of me gets to come out of like, damn, I get to be that other person now. Like, let me show you like how to market it better and make it more appealing to people and what they're eating today. Like show them that, like give them that the tastes and that food that they love right now, and then show them like also what you're cooking up, right? Like bridge that gap. Because we just talked about that earlier, right? We just talked about that. Like, if you're making something like very different, it's not that it's a bad idea. It's that you still have to speak their language, right? Like what they're used to consuming, what's popular right now, right? You still have to like be responsible for that. So yeah, I don't know. It's so cool, so cool.